everyone.
You go right in.
Welcome to an episode of 4 Degrees Funnier. I'm producer Allie.
An episode. I'm
Yeah.
JC.
I'm Darian.
Welcome, welcome. We made it 2 weeks in a row.
Woo!
2 in a row, baby.
Barely.
Barely. Morale is
Barely,
low
honestly.
today, but that's okay. We'll see how it develops over the course of the episode.
Fuck. I'll turn it
Dar-
around. I'm just...
Darian's
Feeling
back
a
at her
little bit.
teenage home, dealing with teenage woes at the age of 29.
I actually cleaned out my closet today, of my childhood bedroom, which is, a hard task. So I got rid of, 4 garbage bags full of shit. So, it was needed, but, I think that's partly why I'm feeling the way I'm feeling. You know, you're getting through... You have to go through every emotion you went through. You're reading, your diary from grade 2, and you're like, oh my god, do I need to keep this? I don't know.
Yeah, you never know. That's those videos that you see of people they're wearing a cowboy hat with high heels and a pair of runners or whatever, 2 different shoes on, and they're just crying. So funny.
It's so much.
We feel for you.
Thanks.
That's a lot though.
Okay.
4 garbage bags. Wow.
Dude, the stuff that I've been keeping that, we all do this, but, there's, certain windows of time when you're, purge, 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 purge. And then there's certain times where you're like, no, hoard, hold on to it all, it all has meaning. And I am in a hoarding, or a purging phase right now, but I know the last time I was here, I was in a hoarding phase, because I'm why was I keeping that sweater?
Yeah.
From my grade 12 trip to Europe, I've been to Europe since then. I don't need that.
Yeah. Or
Just-
your rainbow Toms from grade 9 that smell
Yeah.
like absolute
That smell.
ass.
Why were there so many knee pads? That was one thing that I was
So
like,
many.
Oh,
okay, all the knee
did the
pads gotta
same
go.
thing. I brought them here to this house.
Yeah.
Not only did I just
8 pairs.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, they're ripped right through to the thing, but I might wear them.
I might wear them, and one mismatching one. There's
Yeah.
always one mismatching one. But why I wouldn't just be like, I'll buy myself a new pair. I am a grown woman.
Yeah,
Okay,
Ugh.
sorry. Moving on from that, should we do our weekly roundup?
Yeah, we're gonna do an Uno reverse on things, and we're gonna start the pod with weekly roundup, maybe to just lighten the mood a little bit, get us loosened up here before we really get into things.
Right.
I want to go last.
okay.
Okay, Allie, do you want to introduce the topics since you picked them this week?
Yes. Okay, so weekly roundup, we're doing your current coffee order or Starbucks order, your favorite song you're listening to right now, and then the trend that is coming up on your algorithm on TikTok all the time. Yes. So Darian, you have to start.
Okay, my current Starbucks order, just a classic vanilla latte. I'm in between seasons right now for me, so this is not an important Starbucks season for me.
That's fair.
Give me 3 weeks and we are totally a changed person. Song is on repeat, I Bet You Think About Me by Taylor Swift, featuring Chris Stapleton. And then trend is that Hamilton trend, the Alexander come back to bed trend.
That actually came up on mine, which is
Obviously I'm heavy on musical theater TikTok, as you can imagine, but that one's big on my my For You.
wow.
It's so funny.
I love that.
It's hilarious. All of them, never get old to me. I'll watch everyone. Dead.
Oh, yeah. Okay, Jay, you want to go last? So my Starbucks order is iced passion tea, Tango lemonade, but then with classic syrup instead of the syrup that they put.
What do
Yara
they
showed
put?
me that, and it's very good. My favorite song,
Sorry.
I've been listening to Nokia by Drake. You know,
Yeah.
oh, it's so catchy.
Just call me your phone.
yeah.
Is it Stacy?
Is it?
Is it Keisha?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is catchy. And the trend is, well, it's pretty much anything this summer I turned pretty, but it specifically is that peach scene. It's just playing with different songs on top of it, and I'm watching every single video. So, yeah.
Can't get enough of the peach scene.
Yeah, so it's not really a trend, but yeah. Oh, and those.
That's
More of
your
just what's
outfit.
heavy on the algae.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the algae.
Okay.
The algae, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're up.
Okay, my coffee, I have not been hitting up Starbucks too much, so been doing a lot of at-home latte making, which is a Voltesio Nespresso espresso with a little bit of salted caramel syrup.
Salted
Why?
caramel?
Salted caramel syrup, and then just some milk and ice. So pretty basic. Delish though.
Delish.
My song is Know You Like That by Jordan Davis.
Good one.
Love
Chef's
Jordan
kiss.
Davis.
Chef's kiss. And then my favorite trend, I actually want to send you guys a video so that you can see my favorite trend. And then Allie, you can cut it out when you guys watch it and then just put in your reaction to it. Hopefully it sends.
Are you sending it?
I'm
on
sending it to
TikTok?
4 Degrees Funnier.
Okay, great. Got it. Good.
No.
This is what.
When?
This is why you snapped me the other day with this. Can we talk about the shirt?
No, can we talk about what you used on your face? I have so many questions.
So
Dang,
my
why
trend
didn't they question this when
clearly.
you said this?
I know, you were just like, "Are you okay?" And I was
just
like, "No."
Have a good night. Yeah.
Yeah.
You were like, I'm something,
literally-
and your face is covered in this goatee, and I'm just like, looks good.
I fully sent Darian a snap of me with a fucking. Didn't I send it to you too, Allie?
Maybe I just thought it was like a filter.
I thought
Like
it
a
was maybe a
filter?
filter.
Yeah.
It took me like a few minutes, but yeah.
Like it went under the radar for everybody because I sent everybody, like I sent my other friends, like, and my sister, my parents, I sent them all a Snapchat of me with it. I even sent it to Alex.
Friends?
Yeah,
I have one other friend.
There we go.
I sent it to her.
Not a lot. Perfect. Okay. Anyway.
How dare you though?
Oh my god.
But I sent it to all of them, and like even Alex, so he was gone for the weekend, and that's why I did this because I was like, well, what am I gonna do on a freaking Friday night by myself? Might as well do the Alexander Hamilton TikTok trend. And then when he came home, I was like, do you have anything to say to me? And he's like, about what? And I was like, I sent you a Snapchat of me in a beard. Like he's like, oh, I just thought it was a filter. I'm like, oh my god. But yeah,
Nobody actually checked in on me. That's amazing.
Nobody
I'm so
checked in
glad
on
I
me.
went. I'm so glad I went first.
me too.
That couldn't have actually worked out better.
Literally, I was dying.
Dude, amazing.
So funny. So yeah, for the listener, if you haven't picked up yet, I clearly hopped on the trend and I made a video and I just sent it to Allie and Darian. So, and I was like, I'm not going to send them the video unless they ask until we film 4 Degrees Funnier because that will be hilarious.
Truly.
That was worth it.
My god.
I was
Yeah.
not expecting that.
Thank you.
Heather.
Yeah.
Thank you. And if you were wondering, Allie, it was like contour, like on my face, just like contour makeup. And then it wasn't quite dark enough, so I had to use mascara and like get just like a couple. I had to get the texture, you know?
Dude, how hard was that to take off?
Yeah.
I was actually very worried about it, so get this, I put Vaseline on first.
Okay, I want to know a timestamp. How long did this take from start to finish?
Probably 45 minutes, maybe 50 minutes. Like I spent the evening, you know? Not including the shower.
Wow. Yeah.
So if you want to talk about friggin' committing to the bit,
You
that was
committed
me.
to the Vaseline. That's amazing.
The Vaseline, the contour, the outfit. I mean, my meniscus was screaming as I was squatting to try and get out this window too.
Also, did you
So-
just attach like a paper, like a, what was going on with the front of the shirt?
I just had like my plain white button-up shirt, and then I
Yeah.
just had a white t-shirt and I just bunched it up and shoved it in there. Yeah.
It's so
Yep.
much work.
No, literally, I went through full theater kid and I've never been one. I was like, I need
You really did.
choreo, I need an outfit, I need makeup. Like, this is legitimate, you know?
I love it.
So,
Wow.
yeah, couldn't
Was
have
not
worked out better
expecting
that
this.
you chose TikTok trend, Allie. That was crazy.
Yeah, seriously. What a good start.
Yeah, right? So, anyways, let's get into the pod.
Let's get into it.
My first thing is I have an update on the biting list as well.
Oh, yeah.
I worked really hard on that. So,
Okay. Please.
number one on my biting list is people who stand too close to me in line, like in a checkout line. My second is people who give minimum wage workers doing their job, or my staff specifically, a hard time for just doing their job. People who are rude or mean to their mom.
Those are good ones.
And then somebody who says that they don't want to share with me, so I get an appropriate sized portion for myself, and then they change their mind, and then they decide that they want to share with me.
It's a really good
Yeah.
one. Like,
And then,
ship has sailed.
yeah, gone. Yeah, you had your chance. My last one is the nurse at urgent care when I tore my meniscus.
That's also a good one.
So that's my biting list.
Wow. Allie, do you have a biting list?
I don't have a formal one. I just feel like it's like,
Let's hear it.
I don't know. I'm really an angry person, so I'm like, everyone's on
You
there.
are. Everybody is on your biting list.
But
I have one update to the biting list really quick. Was that yesterday on the plane, the girl sitting next to me got up to go to the bathroom and she spilled her coffee on my head. And yeah, I was like, okay. And I like texted him and I was like, oh my God, this lady. And he's like, top of the biting list. And I was like, great use of biting list, Tim, first of all.
Amazing.
Amazing. And yeah, now she's like number one. So
Did you guys see that TikTok of that woman who stood up and she was getting chastised by the entire plane? It is iconic.
yeah, I think
I have
so.
not seen this.
She stood up and this dude was just like, "Where are you going?" Like, and people started recording it, and everybody else was like, she's like, "I'm a professional, I'm like a lawyer or something like that." And somebody's like, "After this video comes out, no, you're not."
No, you're not. Amazing.
Oh, it's crazy. And I was like, "Yes, get him." And everybody in the
Hell
comments
yeah.
was like, "Should we start like reverse Karening people? Like, you know, let's
Yeah.
make group bullying appropriate again in these situations." And I was like, you know, I'm not all for the bullying, but like in this scenario, absolutely, fuck that lady.
Absolutely.
Sit down. Get
Yeah.
back to 27G. Like, fuck,
Totally.
get out of the way.
7G.
Okay, well,
my God.
For that,
Big
reminds me
plane.
that actually something on my biting list is airlines. Like,
Just
period.
all of them.
Yeah, no. The whole thing. No.
Like, they all
Airlines.
need to go. Like, this whole Air Canada strike thing, like,
So true.
I have to fly on Monday for work, and now it's like, and I'm not, let me be clear, I'm not blaming the Air Canada workers. It's not them.
No, yeah.
They shouldn't have to
Strikes are
keep
good.
going on strike. Like,
Strikes need to happen.
yeah, they shouldn't have
But Air Canada needs to just
So,
pay them normal wages.
I think the airlines are just like, you're done. Like, yeah.
That's totally fair. That's legitimate.
I-
I can feel that.
I did see one TikTok that was just like, my biting list is just one person. Don't know if you guys saw this, I reposted this, but it's just Donald Trump. And I was like, that's great. Like, she's just
It'd
like,
solve a lot of
there's no need
problems.
for me to have all of the biting list when there's just one person we should be rallying against.
Yeah,
And I was just like,
Everyone did it. You know,
preach.
things would be better.
Just go
Yeah.
to the top of the food chain, you know?
Mhm.
Airlines was a good one. Anyone else for biting list, Allie, before we move to the next talk?
Yes, actually. People who give me recommendations for wedding stuff and they say it's really affordable, and then it's like $6,000 to $7,000. I'd like to put them up there because I'm getting real sick of that.
Literally.
Yeah, that's unfortunately the life. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's hard because it's all subjective to your income. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So some people are like, that is really affordable to me. But
But like objectively, no one should pay $7,000 to rent an empty room for like 3 hours.
Literally.
You know, like that's like
venue fees are crazy.
yeah. So shit like that.
There's
It's
some
like-
in Vancouver that are like 90 grand to rent the space.
Yeah, no, that's
It's like not an option. I know, it's crazy. Once you start getting into wedding stuff, you realize like how much of a scam it is. I think we talked about this when Darian got engaged, but like everything is just a money grab and they mark it up so much because everybody's going to keep paying it for it year after year. It's not going anywhere.
and you put the word wedding in front of it and they just like triple the price.
Oh yeah.
I was just saying that earlier about wedding tax, and I was like, the word wedding just adds 25% to everything minimum.
Yeah.
Like,
oh yeah,
that's it.
True that.
Like if I wanted to just rent a hall for like a social or something, I'm sure I could get a better deal than if I say it's for a wedding dance. Like, it's just
I know.
terrible. Anyways, that's my biting list, my current biting list.
Yeah, it's always updating.
Yes.
Yeah.
Always
No
adding
one's
people to it.
revolving. No one's being actually removed, also. It's just growing.
Yeah,
it's never actually getting
bigger.
smaller.
Darian, I need to know about your Din Tai Fung. Because you waited years, months, weeks, whatever. It's all the
so
same.
long, it seems like.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we finally went to Din Tai Fung. So it's downtown Vancouver, like downtown. So we, make our way there. Made a rezo, got a 6 p.m. rezo like we discussed, which was great. I knew exactly what we were getting, like weeks before we went, right? I had a whole menu picked out on my phone. I knew, I got it all.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
experience...
very like important to note that you are a menu looker upper before you go to the location. Like that is you to a T.
Yeah, I like never going in blind to a restaurant.
No.
If someone's like, "Oh, we're going so and so," I'm not going to be like, guess we'll see what they got. It's like, no, I know what they have. I know what I'm getting.
Yeah.
I know what's recommended. I know what's not.
Totally.
Yeah. I know there's seasonal vegetables. Like, I'm on it. So Din Tai Fung was no different. I had the full cart picked out for weeks, maybe even months. So good vibes in there. The place is really nice. Our server was amazing. We sat down and she's like, "Do you know what you want?" And I was like, "Yes." And she's like, "Okay, you just check it off on this piece of paper." We take it to the kitchen. They make it. I was like, "Great." So we check everything off. And we got kind of one of everything of the main ones, like the soup dumplings, just a regular dumpling, a wonton, noodles, and then a chocolate bun thing at the end.
Oh, that sounds
all
delicious.
Of it, so good. All of it was amazing. Also, not that much money. So we ordered all of that. We got Tim got a tea or something. I got a sparkling water, and I think our bill was $115. I'm thinking with our tip.
Oh wow.
I can't recall for sure, but yeah, not bad. It took 27 minutes for our food to arrive from the time of our rezo starting also, which was crazy.
Oh wow.
Sat down after 6, probably 6:05. Yeah, and we had our food all on the table before 6:30. So
smokes.
Service was 10 out of 10. It was really good.
That's nearly unheard of.
I know. Yeah. We were we'd left there by 6:50 by the time we had our dessert, and we sat for a little while just chilling. So,
they're just bumping the people in and out. They're let's get them in, get them out.
Let's go. And the line when we left, 7 o'clock on a Friday, there was just people sitting, waiting. And I heard them being yeah, table for 2. And they're yeah, that'll be about 45 minutes to an hour. Man, people really be waiting that long for tables if you don't have a rezo.
That's insane.
You're just standing there
get a rezo.
I made this rezo weeks ago.
Yeah.
I made this rezo weeks ago. Yeah, and then Tim had something with work, and I was worried that it was going to affect our Din Tai Fung. And I was like, "But we have Din Tai Fung." And I was like, "Should I cancel it?" And he's like, "No." And I was like, "Thank God." I wouldn't have canceled it anyway. I would have gone by myself, because I was just I waited way too long for this to be just dangled and then taken away from me. So
yeah.
That was Din Tai Fung. If you're ever in Vancouver or any of the other spaces they have in the U.S., which most people probably aren't going very soon, but be good.
10 out of 10. We like it. Love a good food rec.
Hell yeah.
Awesome. Allie, you have something on there about hot yoga. Did we talk about that?
I
I
don't know.
don't
I
know if we
think we
did.
might have last week already. I don't know. I started going to hot yoga. It's
Oh,
it's really hard, and
It's really fucking hot.
yeah, like I've never like I go to lean over and like the sweat is I can hear it hitting the mat. Like it is humbling, and it's also just like yeah, super humbling because I go with my best friend's mom, and she's crushing it. Like she's been going for a long time, but like doesn't look tired at all, and she's just sweating a normal amount. I'm drenched. Sometimes I have to just sit on the mat. Like I can't like, and it's not just yoga. Also, let
I
me be clear. It's like fitness classes as well.
yeah, it's like
yeah.
there's like some more intense
Strength.
stuff. It's not just like sitting on the
Yeah,
mat.
it's like
Yeah.
I do.
Can I just note that like I do think we are sweaters. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I kind of
Like I think we sweat an unreasonable amount in comparison to the normal population.
no, I do agree.
Put
always
me in a
been
hot
sweaty.
room.
Yeah, like even
Yeah.
when I was in shape, like in good shape, like I still was sweaty. Like I've just always been that way.
Yeah.
But I do think I need
But it is
arm
like,
hair. I think that's what's making me hot.
that's true.
Oh my
That's
God,
very
Jay,
true.
do you know the
What?
fact that I'm about to say about your forearms? I feel like
Mine?
we learned this. No, all forearms. Like day one of biology class, we learned this. They were like, "What spot in the human body sweats the most?" And we all were like,
Armpits.
"Armpits." And they're like, "Nope, most is forearms." And I remember
do
being
not
like,
remember that.
"That can't be right." I don't know if it is. I'm just saying I do remember this like someone being like, "Nope, it's actually your forearms because of the surface
I was
area."
just gonna say because it has so much. I mean, when
Mm.
they are sweating a lot at hot yoga, I'm wiping my arms a lot. It's dripping down my hands. So I
Yeah.
can see that.
I do remember like in volleyball during like pre-seasons or like summer camps or something like that, and you're in like a gym that's probably like illegal for you to be practicing in for like the temperature that it is. And like you'd pass a ball and like the sweat would actually like spray up and like hit
Spray.
you in the face. I
Yeah.
had sweaty forearms, but I always thought that was coming from like my elbow pits like dripping down or something, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, also
But-
another
I
update
think about
about
the sweat.
me is I got Botox last week. And now
Yeah. Respect.
this is
Oh.
all I can do.
No, she's
She doesn't
barely-
look as angry.
Yeah, it's
Yeah. She barely be moving.
this is like all
That's crazy.
I know.
Was it
So
painful?
pretty. Actually, yeah. Down here, she put 25 units in just this one spot.
This is as much as I get for my full whole forehead.
Yeah, Darian. Well, she told me that mine is
Sorry.
not. Thank you for reminding me. She essentially just said like, yeah, because you do this and then it stays. Like it's at the point where like you have
You're too far gone.
It's holding the crease. Yeah.
it's not good. So that's why I
Mine's
needed more
wearing off.
maybe little Darian over there with her beautiful youthful skin. Okay, some of us have had a more stressful life.
Maybe it's the 2 rounds of Accutane I've been on.
Everything's just drier than dry, so it's not
Everything's
moving
dry.
anywhere.
No creasing. We're doing
Yeah.
fine.
Just cracking.
Just cracking. I actually feel like it's so dry this week. I got back on my retinol last week. I feel like I waited quite a while after Accutane to get back on it because I didn't want to, ruin my life. And this week I'm like, ooh, I be dry.
Mm.
Can we talk about pickup tactics if you were single?
Yes. This was like second on my TikTok trend list probably of things that I've been loving watching. But so like back in my day when I was single, Darian can probably attest to this because she's probably been present for some of these interactions. Actually, I know you were. My pickup tactic was always like if we're out, like not like, if we're out drinking and we're at a bar or whatever, this was my pickup tactic. I would go up to the guy and I'd be like, "Oh my God, Brett, it's so nice to see you." And they'd be like, "Who are you?" And I'd be like, "Are you not Brett?" And they would be like, "No." And like I would always be like, "Oh my God, you look just like my friend Brett." And then like that's how I would always or like like for myself or for somebody else, or to just like fuck around with these guys and be like, "No, your name is Colin." And they're like, "No, it's literally not." And I'm
No.
like, "Colin, are you okay?" Like I will call somebody for you if you need. Like, your name is Colin. And they're like, "No." So Anyways, that was always like my tactic before, is just like harassing the men basically by telling them what I think their name should be or whatever.
Good role reversal.
Now, yes, there's this TikTok trend going around where they say, "Hey, can you take our picture?" And the girl has already taken the picture of the guy from across the bar, and then she hands them the phone, and then when the guy takes the phone to turn on the camera, it's a picture of him. And like I am wheezing watching this because I'm like,
Yeah.
that would be my fucking move. Like if
Yeah.
I was in college right now going to the bars, you snap a creepy little pic, quickly change your background. That's so
That's
funny.
funny as fuck.
I have been loving those ones, and their reactions are genuinely hilarious because they are so like, and then they're like, and then they laugh, and they're like dying
Yes.
laughing, and then everyone's dying laughing, and I'm like, what an amazing moment.
I know, right? It's
Yeah.
so lighthearted. It's so funny. And I think that, like, anybody who says that girls are not funny are the fucking worst people in the world because they're on my
100%.
biting list because girls are
They are.
so funny. Like, the Alexander Hamilton trend, are you kidding me?
I know.
The
that
female population
only
is,
women.
they're carrying TikTok on their back. Like,
They actually are, though. I have to say, most of my favorite creators on TikTok, female.
Yeah.
And hilarious. The skits they have, I'm always like, man.
so funny. Like, it is so
The
funny.
stats on like the number of female content
Google.
creators that have like, you know what I mean, so many million followers. Like I would probably be more female than male.
Yeah. Also, probably because
Yeah.
like men really like to look at women and objectify them too. So, like if they're
So
pretty,
true.
they probably have more followers, anyways. You know.
That's unfortunate, yeah.
Yeah, it's dominated by female creators.
It's. I mean,
Yep.
again, they're also hot. They're beautiful, but then they're also hilarious.
Hilarious.
Like so talented, so funny. I think like TikTok is meant for women. I was gonna ask you guys too. Did you
For
listen
girls.
to Giggly Squad this week?
I didn't.
week, yeah.
Did you
No.
listen, Ellie?
Yeah.
So they were like debriefing. Paige went to Hannah's house for the weekend, and they were talking about like how they were just sitting there talking, and Des, Hannah's husband, was just like, I don't know how you guys just keep going. Like, and they said, like, Hannah's like, we got to play the classics. And I'm like, yes. So they were talking about how, like, you just got to rehash out the same stories over and over again. And Paige was kind of like, we're in a new location. Like, maybe we have a different angle on the story now that we're at Hannah's beach house versus our apartment in New York. Like, we got to replay the classics. And I'm like, that is what I 1,000% want to refer to our college stories
Our
to.
college
Is
stories.
those are the classics.
Let's rehash. Yeah,
I love
that is so true. And
Yeah.
we do simply do that every time we get together.
We do.
We're like,
You gotta
talking for
replay the classics.
hours. Yeah, and then we're like, man, what have we been talking about? Oh, just the same stories we've been talking about for a decade. Good friendship.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's the best. It's the absolute
Oh,
best.
that's amazing.
Yeah, but you gotta listen to it because, like, I actually was laughing out loud within the first 5 minutes of that episode because I was like, "Oh, this is us." Like,
This is us. I gotta listen.
right? All the female relationships are very similar, but anyways, girls are the best.
So
That's
true.
the bottom
Girls
line of
are the
all of
best.
this. So, yeah.
Shout out to girls.
Shout
Oh
out
wait,
to
speaking
girls.
of girls, can we talk about one of the most important girls on the planet, Taylor Swift?
Yes.
The Swiftie.
We have to talk about what could happen. Okay, by the time this is released, we will know
let
what's
me
happening.
Pull
So
up the post. Oh my
pull up
god!
the photo.
It was,
I'm gonna give the.
It was already open on my
It's
Instagram.
already there.
I was already showing.
Okay, the lore here is that New Heights podcast today says we have a special guest coming this week, and it's a silhouette. It's so clearly Taylor Swift.
And it's like
Jason
orange,
Kelsey's wearing an Eris shirt.
sparkly
It's an
background.
orange background in the background.
And it's coming up
And
on-
then not even a minute later, Taylor Nation posts 12 photos of Taylor wearing orange from the Eras tour and says, remember when she said, I can't wait for my next era. So the speculation has long been that orange was going to be the next, like, TS12 album color because that's got to be the next one, they think, because, you know, she's kind of hit all the major ones so far. And then this comes up. And so now we will know on Wednesday whether or not it is in fact Taylor Swift. But the internet has already sleuthed enough and put photos in of her on there. And it just seems likely.
Well, and
so are we getting a new album drop?
If it was any other podcast, I honestly would be like, they're just using the hype of that to get people to watch their episode. But I don't think that Travis and Jason are dumb enough to do that. They know that they would lose like followers and fans if they were to post something that was so... They know how that works. Like, they are in Taylor's world. Like, they know something that's so like Taylor coded, and then to post that and then to use that to draw people in and it not be heard. Like, I don't think they're dumb enough to do that. So I can't see them having anyone else on there. And also they're like off season right now.
On Wednesday.
From the podcast, technically.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah.
So we will find out Wednesday.
We might be listening to it this weekend, Darian. Oh yes, also, me and Darian are going to be together this weekend for her bridal shower. And hopefully we don't kill each other.
She's a bride. Yeah, can't wait. Lots to be excited about for Taylor Swift and then bridal shower.
We'll be missing JC though, but...
I know. I'm so sad.
It's far away.
There's too many things happening this summer.
There's too many things, and there's so many bridal events that I was like, I made this clear in the group chat right away. That like, nobody needs to come to this one if they can't make it, because like, for me, wedding, number 1, obviously. Number 2, batch. So we got to prioritize, because I don't expect everyone to be making the trip.
Yeah.
Which crazy.
I do miss Verdon though, you know, like it would be super nice just stay at the house and like, you know, wreak havoc around the town.
And it's rodeo weekend.
Right? It's rodeo weekend. We're going to the rodeo on Friday.
Yeah.
I literally posted that photo of that beer last night on the front deck, and I had like so many friends respond back being like, dude, what I wouldn't give to be having a beer on your front deck right now. And I was like, it's like a universal experience. Like, people who know, who have been in our home they've been welcomed into the home well, you know?
Well, like, property is like so perfect for that, because it's like, it's a nice acreage, you still are like secluded, and it's like you sit there, it's so peaceful, it's so quiet, like just like birds chirping, like it's perfect.
It literally gives you exactly what you need in rural Manitoba, you know?
Yeah. We got to get through this pod so that I can go sit in the hot tub and do that, because
Darian's living the life.
I'm living the life. I've got shit to do here today. Okay, what are we going to do next? Because, How I Sleep, that has been on, was that on the thing last week and we didn't get to it?
Yeah, it has been. It's nothing crazy, but I just had like this crazy realization that like how I sleep at nighttime, sometimes, not all the time. I do sleep like toss and turn and whatever, but most of the time, my default position, I was laying there one night peacefully in a slumber, nearly falling asleep. And then I kind of perked up at the thought that if I were placed on the ground, somebody would think that I fell 14 feet off of a building. Like, I literally, I'll show you how it's, I literally, like, arm tucks behind here, other one like this.
Yeah, you are an arm above head sleeper, eh?
And like I literally like have my arm behind my back underneath my butt, so I'm kind of like propped up on the side, and then like one arm up like this. Yes, I'm very much so like an arms up and arms in weird position, and I'm like, no wonder why my body is fucked. You know?
Legit.
I just thought like I'm the chalk outline of somebody. That's me. Yeah.
That's me. I mean, Allie's like a crazy sleeper, but how do you sleep, Allie?
I don't sleep. That's my
Allie's like, I've never slept a night in my life.
I sleep on my side, sort of like curled up with my blankie right here with my hands like kind of under my head like that. And then I also sleep on my back and kind of like half on my face, like on my stomach. I kind of like that too, where like one leg's behind you, one leg's in front. Super terrible for your
Yep.
hips, but
Yep.
yeah.
Love it.
What about you, Dee?
Whatever's
Yeah.
whatever's bad for you is what you like best, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do what I refer to as the classic autism sleeper, where I sleep in my hands, like, yeah,
Ooh, the
this.
fetal position.
And I go like this. And then some nights I wake up and my hands are sore and I'm like, and I have to like stretch them out. But yep, I sleep like this,
Arms tucked
which is
underneath her
insane.
face, bent in. Like you're gonna get carpal tunnel,
No, for sure I am. Yeah.
you know? Or like
I wake up
radial
in the
nerve
morning, I'm like,
palsy or something like that.
stretch it out. Yeah, 100% it's coming for me. I just wake up
Ugh.
every morning and I'm like, good. Go on with my day.
Shake it out, we're okay.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
I know. It's
Sorry. I was gonna say
I was just gonna you go.
I was gonna say I look cute when I'm sleeping though. Right, Darian?
You do. Allie's like insane cute when she's sleeping. I love Billy to take a photo of Allie when she's sleeping. I'm always like, oh, look at that. She's so peaceful.
It's the only time that I'm peaceful.
So true.
Billy.
Oh,
Let's just ignore
sorry to all the
Billy up there.
doggos listening right now.
I'll cut it out.
They're going to be going through it.
Can I say really quick that add to the listeners? Because I sent Jay a video, but there's this page in Regina, Just Bins. It's the whole thing. Anyways, they posted a video of the garbage truck picking up a garbage can and like dumping it, and then it takes the can. And I sent it to Jay, and I was like, it's happening everywhere. I was like, they're taking the bins. Like, and I have to just show because this is what I imagine happened with yours.
They're coming for the bins.
Yeah, like
It's like, yeah, what kind of underground like system is trying to steal all of these garbage bins, you know? Like what are they going to do with these?
Yeah.
I wonder if they sell, if like there's something that's like worth some money and they like sell them back.
Yeah, it's probably the city. They're probably going to make us pay a fee for getting it back or something.
Totally.
Like,
Did you guys not get one still?
no.
Oh my god.
I know. It's been a hot minute for sure.
Because they do make you pay to
So-
get like a bigger one, or if like you break yours, but then
Yeah, like
If you need like a special pickup or whatever. No, if they charge us for this, I'm going to say,
yeah,
get out of here.
Fuck, dog.
I'll take you to court with
Because-
my neighbor who's the witness.
Literally, I have a witness. Our bin was defaced. How dare you? Did you guys think of any irrational fears?
I had a really hard time thinking of them. I'm going to be so honest. I have one written down. I didn't know if my fear of like, I feel my fear of weather is rational. So I kind of was like, natural disasters feels like a rational fear to me, but that could be on the list. The only other one I could think of was clowns.
Okay. That's totally fair.
Yeah.
My brain was like, what am I scared of? And it was like, don't go there. So I just didn't tap in, I guess. So sorry about that, but
Oh my god, that's so funny. Don't go
how
there.
that
You're
is.
like, oh, that door's
Okay,
closed.
guess
So
I'm on.
sorry.
All right. Yeah, moving on. Have a great day.
I thought about it a little,
What about you guys?
and I was thinking like I do have a lot of fears, but I do think a lot of them are rational. But then I thought, is my fear of open water really that rational? Because I've never drowned. Like I've never been in an accident.
Maybe not in this lifetime.
Yeah, but like I am like
You don't
yeah, I'm not well. Like I went tubing and last weekend, and I was like, you can't to Kiara Scramble, like you can't knock me off the tube. Like A, I can't hurt my back because of the discs. B, like I can't be in the
because I'm an
open-
80-year-old lady.
the open water. Like I cannot be dumped in the water, and then you're still driving on the boat, and then I'm just in the water and I'm dead. Like it's not like
Fending for yourself.
right,
Like,
like anything could come and snatch me up. Like that's yeah.
It's a lake. But no, I get it.
That's why it's irrational. But
it's rationally irrational. I'd say all of your guys's that you've listed so far are like, there's some legitimacy to it, you know?
so what are yours?
yeah.
I came up with 3.
Okay.
My first one that like initiated this prompt in my head was Every time I sit down on the toilet, I am afraid something is going to come up through the tube and it's going to bite me in the butt, and I think it's going to be a snake.
Yeah. I think it only could be a snake. That's my only thing I can think of that would do that. It's got to be a
Yes.
snake. Yeah.
And like,
Okay.
I
That's a
hate
really good one.
snakes, you know?
Mhm.
Me too.
Like, have I ever seen that happen? No. Like, is it possible? Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck's in there.
It's like
So,
on New Girl where they're like, he's like, do you know where that goes? He's like, what are you, the city planner?
yeah.
It's like,
It's
I
like,
don't know where the plumbing connects to. It's none of my
It's like-
business. I don't get paid for that.
that doesn't go to the ocean. What are you, the
What are
city
you,
planner?
city planner? Never gets old.
Okay, my second one is like pumping gas or like getting out of my car in a parkade and somebody being under my car and slitting my Achilles tendon.
Yeah.
That's so.
No,
Like,
I'm pretty sure, super specific, but I'm with you. We talked about this once, and yep.
I feel like it might have been in a Saw movie or something like that.
Yeah, or like a Final Destination or something.
Yeah, something like that. And ever since then, I can't tell you the last time I watched a movie like that. So this has been engraved in my mind since that first impression of it, like probably when I was a teenager, and I still think about it. Whenever I like pump my gas, I stand far away from my car. Like whenever I get out of my vehicle, I like take a farther step away. Like the odds of that
I'm gonna look it
happening,
up.
especially pumping gas, because like I would have to have driven over somebody for them to be under my car, or I would have like driven up and they had to like scamper under there like ASAP, you
Yeah.
know? So
Hey, but that actually
That's
unlocks
kind of-
like a new. I'm gonna think on this week because I think I have a lot of those.
It was a Minnesota serial killer. Sorry,
oh
in
fuck.
the 80s.
Oh, so it's real. Even worse.
Okay, what was your third
Yeah.
one?
So sorry. Yeah, what's the third one?
My third one is whenever I'm walking under a bridge or realistically anything with mass, I think it's going to fall and I have to get under it as soon, like I have to get through it as soon as possible.
Mm-hmm,
Like-
Yeah, that's
I
reasonable.
driving though, no, not a problem. I'm like I have coverage over my head. It's fine. You know, if I
feel
get
like
crushed
this would
like
stop the
bridge,
entire bridge. Yeah.
you know?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's how that
But
works.
if it's my head, no, absolutely not, you know?
So you just
But
Mm.
all the time.
I'm just like
You're just running
let's
everywhere.
put it this way, like with the ADHD and everything too, or like whatever you want to call it, if you and I were walking under the bridge together and we were having a conversation, I would not hear a single word that you were saying until we were safely to the other side of the bridge.
Okay, fair.
So
Fair.
it's not that I would necessarily be sprinting underneath it, but I am hyper aware of the situation that is ahead, if you will.
Above head, yeah.
Above head.
Mhm. One thing that this makes me think about is like when I go into any sort of low ceiling height, I'm ducking.
Yeah.
But like it's like no matter the height, like I'm obviously gonna clear that. I'm ducking. Like I walk into a room that's just like something's a little bit lower. Oh, I'm ducking, and then I'm like I stand right up, and I'm like I'm totally fine. Why am I everywhere I go? I'm like oh no. What if I don't go through that
Like-
standard door frame? I'm not even that
Yeah.
tall.
Like that'd be normal if I was doing that. Like
It would be
Oh my
normal if
God.
you did it. But I'd be doing it everywhere, yeah.
That is so true, though. Yep.
Gotta be ducking.
okay,
That's
we're
so
at
funny.
24.
So, yeah, I guess that's it for this week.
We'll wrap it.
That's a good episode.
Yeah.
We'll
Hopefully
be-
that lightened the mood.
Hopefully back again. Yeah, I feel better.
Yeah,
I'm
great.
gonna go get in the hot tub. That would be good.
10 out of 10.
Yeah, sorry, just like couldn't get this to work. You know what I was doing before we logged on? I was out on the quad.
Oh,
It was
yeehaw.
really, really fun. I just gotta say, it only worked for like 50% of the time, and now something's wrong with it. So
Oh, great. Okay.
not my
That's
fault,
my
but
fault.
But that's like a Lyle problem.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, you'll get it fixed. It'll be fine.
It's fine. You'll be on it tomorrow. No big deal.
I'll be on it by tomorrow. No worries.
Too funny. All right. Well, hopefully we have a pod next week.
Oh yeah.
And we can debrief about the shower and your guys' reunion and everything. So stay tuned.
Yes.
Okay.
Can't wait.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.